Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Eva and lately I've been adding a couple of new pedals to my collection, so I thought I'd share what's new here. So in this guitar pedal haul I'll be breaking down what makes every pedal special to me, why I chose it and how it fits into my playing and recording. Whether you're into a classic distortion, vintage delay or unique textures, there's something for every tone chaser out there. And before we start, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So first is the Szczur pedal from Tone Charm Audio, which is a Polish local pedal maker. I got it for a demo, you can check it because I posted it recently. It is a copy of a very well-known guitar pedal, the Pro Distortion, but I'd say with more variety thanks to additional tonal options like the classic and modern switch. I am in general a fan of Pro distortion pedals, so I really like this one as well. And I've already tried a couple of different Rat copies and I think I really like this one the best. I've also tried it on bass guitar, but I lacked the knob that would allow you to blend in the clean signal from your guitar. So I decided to buy the bass version of this pedal and it's excellent as well. And by the way, if you don't know yet, Szczur means literally rat in Polish. Next, this one has been on my wish list for like forever. The Electro-Harmonix POG2 is just such a classic when it comes to polyphonic octave pedals. I originally borrowed it from my friend for some potential tests and videos, and of course I used it in playthrough in a couple of videos and to record some covers, but he was planning to sell it, so after spending some time with it, I just had to get it. The only downside is that it is a pretty big box, especially if you try to fit it into your pedal board. But there are smaller versions of this pedal and I'm actually thinking about buying one of these in future. Especially if I would want to have a pedal board and play some live gigs and bring the pedal board to them. Next one on the list is the Boss Space Echo RE202, and it has basically the same story as the POG2. I borrowed it from the same friend and I was just planning to test it out to maybe make a demo or use it in a couple of videos and just see how it feels. But yeah, I ended up buying it because I love it so much. It's incredibly fun to mess around with. It inspired me to play and learn different things and styles and learn to play new songs like The Kills or Mad Season, and they sound very well, especially when adding a little bit of an overdrive. And if you don't know, RE202 recreates the authentic sound and behavior of the Roland RE201 Space Echo. Introduced in 1974, Roland Space Echo is one of the most legendary and sought-after guitar effects ever produced. And this brings the full Space Echo experience to life in a form of a pedal, which is very versatile and modern. And there is also a smaller version of it if you want to fit it in your pedal board and you don't have much space. Next, I've got this one as a birthday gift this year and it couldn't have been more perfect. It is a collaboration between Donner Pedals and Third Man Hardware. Donner combined 3 analog circuits into one metal enclosure, and Third Man Hardware designed the look. It's an echo, phaser and distortion all in one pedal. Super cool to mess around with and has a lot of options. And by the way, I was honestly surprised how small it is when I unboxed it. And generally, I absolutely love what Jack White is doing with guitar gear. If I could, I'd probably buy everything Jack White and Third Man ever releases, no matter if it's pedals, amps or guitars. This one gave me a lot of new inspiration and I love how 3 different effects are built into a very small actually pedal. This one, the Electro-Harmonix Superego, landed on my radar after I watched the Troy Van Leeuwen rig rundown recently. I saw it on his pedal board, and literally the day after this I spotted one for sale and I couldn't resist. And a fun story is that I actually bought it from a fellow guitar YouTuber from Poland. Shout out here to CTG TV. It is a cool pedal for some ambient textures. You can freeze chords and build layers over it, and it's got a lot of options. I haven't discovered all the options yet, and it's definitely not something that I'll be using every day, but when I do use it, it always sparks some new ideas. Next is another pedal that I grabbed from CTG TV. It's an EXAR Flanger FL02, and it's actually my first flanger, so I think I picked a pretty interesting one to start with. EXAR is an old school Polish brand, and as someone from Poland, I love having a bit of that gear history in my collection. I already have a distortion pedal from EXAR, and it's absolutely amazing, super underrated and very cheap stuff. Next, we have something that I always wanted, the Boss Blues Driver BD2W. It is such a classic, and for some reason I just never got around to buy it until a friend happened to be selling the Waza Craft version at a very good price. It is just a very good overdrive, super dynamic and responsive to your playing, great for edge of breakup tones, light bluesy drive, or even a boost. It's been one of those finally additions to the collection, and it didn't disappoint. And this is something specifically for bass guitar, the Darkglass Vintage Ultra. Technically, it's not mine because my boyfriend bought it for tracking bass guitars on our original songs. It's actually the first pedal we bought for bass, and I think it was a very good choice. But if you have any other bass pedals to recommend, I'm open and the comment section is yours. And last but not least for today is the JHS Notaklon. It is a DIY pedal kit from JHS, kinda like the IKEA of guitar pedals. The idea behind building your own pedal seems so cool that I couldn't resist buying it. You get all the parts and instructions, and the fun part is putting it together yourself. I haven't built it yet, but it's on the to-do list and I'm really looking forward to the process. It may be pretty funny actually, so I'm planning to record it. Let me know if you're interested in watching this. It's of course meant to be a clone of a very known boutique overdrive, and I really love the concept because it's not really just about the tone, but the experience of assembling and eventually playing through something that you built yourself. And you don't know to have any technical knowledge or skills about guitar pedals to build it. So these are the latest additions to my pedal family. I'm really enjoying experimenting with them, finding new tones and getting new inspiration from them. If you want to see videos of any of these in action, or even the Notaklon building process, just let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this pedal haul. Remember to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell to be notified when I post new videos, and like this video if you enjoyed it, and also follow me on Instagram for some more guitar content. See you in the next one. Bye!